Hello again, here's another episode of Baby Book 2016 and we are going to travel down the memory lane again. So we are still on to Bossy's troop. The female on the right is Haggy, one of the elder females in Bossy's troop, and a very loving mother too. On the left was the baby born to her in 2016. He was the firstborn that birthing season. I would be lying to say I know this baby well, for he was born well before I began following Bossy's troop. From my random footage at that time, it seems I first met him with his mum in the first week of May 2016. And there he was. With his mum, Haggy. So called, because she looks haggard all the time. He had to be at least a week old when I caught him on my video then, by chance. Indeed on my old website, it was stated that his date of birth was the 30th of April, 2016, but it was just a matter of guesstimate. I only began follow their stories late, and, haphazardly at best, some were more than halfway through their babyhood already. It's pure luck that I have some extended footage of him in my collection. In this footage he definitely wasn't a slow baby, like Dopey or Batty. And that's Marty there, whom I thought is Dolly's daughter. But she could equally be Haggy's. Who really knows? Like all babies, he was full of curiosities of the world around him. All Haggy's kids inherit their mum's eyebrows and prominent forehead, the latter becomes apparent later on in life. And there's Betty, another old girl in our gang, apparently childless also. And there's Tracy, not looking so chubby and fluffy then. Someone playing with the dogs must have upset Haggy. There with a tree just above her, she probably felt less exposed. She was going back, as that persons with several dogs seemed to have gone. It wasn't until a week later that I bumped into him again. I was filming the baby who would come to known as Batty to us later. He and his mum were sitting just across the road where Dolly and Batty were. There. Wasn't he adorable too? Less wobbly then, but his mum Haggy was still very protective of him, and always kept a tight rein on him. He happened to be caught on another random video a month later. And there he was again, with his mum. He should be around 7 weeks old then. Obviously Haggy loved and took good care of him. I actually can't think of a horrible mum in our gang, perhaps except Gypsy, but she has her reasons and circumstances. By mid-July that year, I began to follow Batty on my weekly hiking trip passing Monkey Hill. And there you should begin to recognize some members in Haggy's large family. Her baby should be close to 10 weeks old. What a wonderful mum Haggy was. Little did I knew then that this boy would be her last son. It had never occurred to me to give him a name. It wasn't until late October when I decided to make following this troop a habit. And that babies other than Batty and Dopey should have a name each. Nonny, last son of Haggy.